Yeah. So my name is Harleem, and basically I'm the host of the Sneaker Darling podcast. It's a podcast about sneakers, basically, and just putting in perspective to things in the culture when it comes to what happens here in Africa and Nigeria to an extent. So what I'm trying to do here is just communicate with people that I feel one way or the other understands a bit about what it is that sneakers means and generally what fashion contributes to us as Africans, as Nigerians to an extent. So with me today is my brother, someone I've known for a while, and someone that to an extent I look up to when it comes to fashion and everything that it has to bring together with it. So I'm here with my brother, a big cinematographer, and someone that I feel has something for us to share. So please, can you introduce yourself to everyone?
All right. Thank you. My name is Francis. I go by the cognomen Rude Boy, and yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
cinematographer, photographer. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much for joining me today, my brother. Thank you very much. So basically, I feel like today we just have to like just touch on some necessary things that I feel like surrounds the culture because like there's always this discussion, why do people feel sneakers as much as they feel them, and basically why do people like attach some form of sentimental feeling to them. So I feel like to an extent, can you share what sneakers means to you?
I mean, personally, I feel like sneaker represents your personality.
Right, right,
It
right.
represents taste.
Yeah, true,
You
true.
know, I mean, for me personally, when I walk into a room, I tend to like look for okay, what's on people's feet, and
Right, exactly, exactly. Just look
so
around to
yeah,
get
that's
for some
pretty
sort.
much it.
Like you said, sneakers basically represent our personality and who we are, because to an extent, one way or the other, the kind of sneakers you rock with, kind of brands that you are looking to purchase, and the kind of comfort or probably quality you're looking for in your sneaker determines your kind of personality and who you are. So basically, to an
Yeah,
extent, I feel like sneakers to an extent goes beyond just the normal footwear that people might probably see on the outside. Yeah, like I was saying, I said like we as Nigerians understand the difficulty a lot of people face in getting sneakers and getting involved in the culture because to an extent, as much as you want to actually have the basic knowledge of what sneakers are, it is also necessary that you experience the feel of this thing
right.
firsthand by having a pair. But then the system is such that to an extent, these sneakers that we look up to, we don't have access to them.
Yeah,
So
true that.
what do you think? What do you think that has done to the culture of sneakers here in Nigeria and basically Africa as a whole?
I mean, it has taken us a several step backwards.
Wow, right.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people out there trying to like purchase this and that. I have friends that look for like new drops, like
True, true.
occasionally. Yeah, they're waiting for like drops
Occasion
and all, but then they can't get what they want to
the
get.
basic things that they want. Yeah, true.
Exactly, they
Because
cannot get it,
they,
so they have to like probably buy from an online shopper or a personal shop.
right.
People tend to like pay extra because there is no outlet here to like get them from. Do you get?
Yeah, true.
You
That's
tend
right.
to like
That's
you
right.
tend to
Yeah.
like pay extra to like get your hands on a pair of what you want. So it has taken
Yeah.
us
So to
like
an extent,
yeah,
you're probably paying a secondary market price for something that you could have gotten for retail.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, so basically the price that you might have to that was basically the money you have to put into that to an extent will probably just scare you off the fact that you want to be a part
Yo,
of the culture.
sometimes you have to break the bank. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, it's crazy because I
Yeah.
saw someone I actually was going through something on I think that was on Snapchat and someone was saying that why do you know like to an extent there's a sneaker that's probably released for like $150 but here in Africa we're probably or Nigeria to an extent are probably buying for like $1,000. So what gives that range of difference? And someone was trying to explain that this is the fact that we don't have like a proper retail outlet here that gives us that opportunity to like have these sneakers available. Fine, we know that brands are playing around
That's
limited
very true.
edition. Yeah, limited edition of sneakers in such a way that some sneakers are just created in such a way that they don't go all around for this demand that is being made for them. and that is
Mhm.
understandable. But just the basic stuff, like to an extent, the
I mean,
pandas to an extent.
I feel like we should be able to like get hands on like the basic ones.
Yeah,
They are they
right.
are
That's just the
they are
basic
high
ones
end
too.
they are high end sneakers and all those ones, and they are like limited pairs and that. But then they're like
Yeah,
you know the common drops that you can
true.
easily go into a store to like purchase a pair,
So
but
purchase.
because we
Yeah,
don't
but
have
when
the
the store is not
outlet
even
here,
available, yeah,
exactly, we don't have the outlets here, so you have to like pay extra. I mean, imagine
mm,
paying like $250 for a $150 sneaker.
yeah, a sneaker. That's
Do you get?
that's almost times two of the actual
Exactly,
price of the
exactly.
sneaker.
It's
It
actually
makes it
crazy.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does. So to you, what do you think can be done like on the side of the brands and also the side of people that are actually trying to do something sneaker related to make things as easy for us?
I feel like the brands needs to like, look down here, you
Yeah,
know,
right,
see what the space is, the sneaker community is like around here. I mean, it's a big community.
right.
Like there's a lot of people into like,
Right, true.
purchasing sneakers and all of that around here too.
Yeah,
So
and all
I
of
feel
that.
like
Yeah, true.
if they should try coming down here, I feel like
Right.
they are going to like eat a lick.
Yeah, true, true,
Yeah,
true.
cause
Because to
there's
an
a lot of
extent,
people willing to cop the original stuff
cosmic, yes,
from the store.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and there's something that that does to an extent because, in my opinion, a lot of people actually want to copy sneakers and they go as far as paying the actual retail price of an original sneaker for a fake sneaker, and that's like one side of the culture that I feel like to an extent is making a lot here because the fake side of sneakers is actually making a whole lot of money here in Africa and
bro,
Nigeria.
it's crazy. I mean, I
It's
mean,
really crazy.
I used to buy it too. Like
Yeah, bro. It's like basically that's
that
the
in
more you go in
Nigeria,
the culture
basically,
before you
you can
actually
hardly see
figure it
it's hard
out.
for you to like point to someone that okay, this person is rocking the actual pair
So
of.
yeah, pure. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's quite crazy because the amount they are paying for that is
mm-hmm.
almost like the same price range with the actual
Yeah.
release price.
So the price. If we had them available, people wouldn't turn to the fake pairs with that
Exactly,
amount of money.
exactly. So we
Yeah,
basically need the stores to like come down here and just see
yeah.
what we have going on here, basically.
Yeah, to an extent, like basically the Nigerian space has to be seen for what it is, and also brands need to look inward. So that's what it feels like. So to an extent, I also wanted to like ask this question, like considering generally the fact that Nigeria is a very, very big creative space to an extent that we have people exporting their creativity outside of Nigeria. We see a lot of people, young Africans, doing so well in the fashion world. I feel like to an extent, what do you think brands and generally these creatives can also like contribute to the world of sneakers? Because I like to an extent, let's just give like an instance. To an extent, I saw that like a while back Rema posted a picture of like say like a collaboration.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's a custom. I don't know if there's anything like that going on with Jordan
Yo,
brand,
no, no,
but I feel like
I think as of right now, nobody knows what exactly that is. But I think they
yeah,
might be
true.
coming up with a collab or something. Basically, what I
Yeah,
feel
that's that.
creatives need to do is like, maybe try to like get a form of collaboration going on
Yeah,
with this
true.
brand. Yeah,
Brand.
I think our musicians have like access to
Yeah,
all these
yeah, to that
brands, and
space.
yeah. So I feel like we need collaborations. Yeah.
Right, true. We
Uh,
need collaboration. Like we need, and the one thing concerning collaboration is like the storytelling that comes with it. I've seen a lot of like brands, mostly Nike is like the brand that is actually trying to like just push something that has like the African theme to it, and we've not
yeah.
seen something that like has that deep roots to African story. You understand? We've seen some tryouts, but I feel like when you bring someone that is Nigerian or someone that is African on board trying to like tell their story. It gives like you a
Yeah.
different perspective of what it
Exactly.
is. So I feel like we need to get into that creative space.
So we need someone to like tell our stories, basically, you know.
Yeah, yeah, we
Something
need
something
someone to tell us
Nigerians and
story.
Africans can relate to.
Relate to, right? Exactly, exactly. And
And
that's
I, and
that's
I
it.
feel like the
So
local brands are like doing it, but I don't think they have the recognition yet. The
yeah,
likes
true,
of
true.
Kicks. I think
Kicks,
you
yeah,
are.
Kicks, yeah, Kicks is the Kicks is the Nigerian sneaker brand
Yeah.
that is doing very well, and like
I
they
think I
have
think
a
they are doing pretty cool.
yeah, yeah, they are doing pretty cool, and they have like varieties of collaborations that they've done that to an
Hmm.
extent holds value to like African Nigerian story. And
Exactly.
we have Bato in South Africa, we have Drip in South Africa. Those are
I
brands
mean,
that to an
South
extent
Africa
where
has
they
a lot. South Africa has a lot going
yeah
on in
they do
terms
yeah
of
they
like
have a lot
sneakers
going
out
on.
there. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
true,
they are
they
doing
have a
it there.
lot going on.
But they have the medium, I guess. Nigeria
Yeah,
is
true, they have the
just.
medium.
I think we are just
Yeah,
coming up, and there's a lot to do. There's a lot to
right.
do building the community around here. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, that's it. Like there's a whole lot to do, educating people, letting people know, and getting them aware about the possibility of what can come out of it, of the culture to an extent, because this is something that brings in a lot of people from different spaces. I feel like the sneaker culture is like at the center of so many other subcultures, so many other areas of life, and I feel like these different areas of life contributes to the entirety of what the culture is, because if there's no story, I feel like to an extent there wouldn't be a sneaker to create.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how I say. So hopefully we might be able to like actually get these brands to realize what it is that
I,
is
I hope
expected of
so
them.
too. I hope so too.
Also,
And
I
and,
hope so
and
too. So
hopefully in the future we get a collab with Snake with
yeah,
Ali,
yeah, exactly. Because
collaborations with
I know,
some of the
right,
brands
bro.
that
Yeah,
come
yeah,
here.
exactly. Because
I'll
to
be
an
excited to
extent,
see that.
I that's the joy of it, being able to like at least like tell your own story through things that you feel a lot of people in your space can relate to. Goes a long way. Goes a long way. And like I was saying before you joined, I was saying that like I remember back then in secondary school and always looking forward to the kind of sneakers you had on. Like basically you were rocking
Yeah,
with
it's
them.
crazy.
So to an extent,
It's the same thing with me. Cause
yeah,
you
bro, bro,
had a lot of crazy rotations going on then, even though you were
bro, bro.
but
Yeah, yeah.
it was really good times. Like yeah,
Yeah, good times. And like to an extent, I hold like to an extent when I think about like how things have gone over time, I feel like yes, I'm grateful for the fact that to an extent, as much as like I really didn't understand what sneaker and its community was at that time. The fact that I could always look up to seeing my fellow mates wear a really nice sneaker and I can compliment, like I say, okay, yeah, when I'm looking at something really nice, this is the guy to talk to, this is the guy to
hmm
look out for. It goes a long way. And like a lot of people that I remember from back then, I remember them basically because of okay, yeah, this was the guy that was rocking this sneaker. I can remember them basically because of okay, yeah, this was the guy that was rocking this sneaker. I can remember the era of like the Supras and all, bro.
bro.
Damn, that was really nice.
The old school was going crazy
Yeah,
then.
the old school ones, yeah,
It
bro.
was a lot of
Because
bootlegs though, but yeah, it was
yeah,
everywhere.
bootleg, but regardless,
Yeah,
everybody still wanted. Like I just wanted,
yeah,
you, to an extent, you just
exactly.
wanted that
You wanted
that
to be a
sneaker.
part. I
And,
mean, everyone wants to be a part of the culture. Do you get like it's
right,
really
right,
amazing. So I mean,
right.
I think Vijablo said something about if you are making something and you don't see the bootlegs,
Yeah,
like you
true,
don't see
true.
the bootlegs everywhere. That
You
means
don't
you are not
see
doing
that means you've
anything.
not believe. Yeah, you're not doing anything. You've not made it to an extent. Because when people
Exactly,
feel like
exactly.
rocking the fix of what you do is cool too, it goes a long way. It goes a long way.
Yeah,
That means you've reached out to people beyond your own, probably your level, and people like right there are also trying to
beyond the
like just
space
vibe
you're
with what
in.
you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And like that outreach is all that really matters. Being able to like impact people's life regardless of who you are.
hmm I
Yeah,
think that's
so
very
it's
important.
crazy like that. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It is. It is. Well, it is. Well, so I to an extent, I feel like this is just like an introductory and just we just looking at topics that I feel like communicates to people here in Nigeria, people here in Africa, and basically what affects us as like a community. Because, like you said earlier, the sneaker community here in Nigeria is still growing. It hasn't gotten there, and it needs a lot of people to actually come in and probably make their own or add their own support to making it work out as much. So this is just one side of it. We doing our own stuff and making sure that we let people know that something is happening here in Africa and the world needs to see it also. So I'm really grateful that you joined me today, brother. I'm excited. It's been a long time
I'm
I
really
spent with you as
excited to
well.
be here. It's been a long time we've been planning this. Oh, I know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. We've been planning this for a very long time. I'm excited
Yeah,
that eventually we've been able to pull this off, and I'm really looking forward to more of this, bro. And
yeah.
hopefully, like I've been saying, I really want to have like that session where we probably go through your sneaker rotation and your
I
collection
mean,
because,
I
bro,
can show you a couple now. I
yeah,
think
I
I
would
have.
really love to see. I would really
Okay.
love to see. I would really love to see. I would love to see.
Um. So I have the Puma
Velo
Velocross.
faces,
Yeah.
bro, you got them. Wow, wow, this is amazing. This is
Yeah. So
amazing. Too clean. I actually I had this listed on my sneakers, like list of sneakers
they
for
are pretty
2026
cool
sneakers.
sneakers and very comfortable actually. I mean, they
Yeah,
give
to
me
be
the
honest,
feel of
like
the Balenciaga's Triple S, but
yeah,
these are
true, true,
actually
true, true.
lighter, and
Lighter and more comfortable.
yeah, more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a
So
very beautiful pair of sneakers, to be honest.
yeah, it
To be
is.
honest, it's a very nice one. Very
And
nice one.
I also have the Teddy Santis,
Man, oh my God.
but
This New Balance are wild. Wow.
yeah,
Wow. Yeah, that
this
is
is
of green.
I like this course is not very common.
Yeah,
I
it
mean
is
the
not very
colors are
common.
not like they are not like very
Yeah, it's
common.
not very common. It's a very cool sneaker to have, to be
Yeah,
honest.
the
It's a very
990
cool sneaker to have.
is
Yeah,
very nice. So yeah,
yeah, it's
basically
very
those are
nice.
the two I have with me here now. So
But to be honest, you just showing that makes a lot of sense to me because those are sneakers that you don't see everyday sneakerhead show. To be honest, and I feel like really one thing about the sneaker community as a whole and the culture is you doing your own stuff. The kind of sneakers you work with might not be the kind of sneakers I work with, but we
okay,
being able to
exactly,
like just express ourselves, and I
exactly.
really like that. Those are really cool sneakers. Thanks for that, bro. I really appreciate it.
I mean, sometime soon I would like to
Yeah.
shoot an episode of Sneak with Harleem.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we should really do that. Something just
So
wrapped around me,
I'll
just
be
like
looking
at
forward to
least.
that. I'll be looking forward to that.
I'll also be looking forward. I'll definitely work it out by God's grace.
All right.
Work it out by God's grace. Thank you so much for hanging around. I'm grateful,
Thank you
and do
so
have
much,
an
man.
amazing evening. So, all
Yeah,
right, bro. Thanks. See.
yes, my
All right.